Welcome back, my dudes. We're back at Boulderco and I'm motivated to get that black 8 done today. So let's jump right into the warm-up climbs and get it done today. As usual, I started off chill, this time with this green question mark around the arete, which is pretty chill. I did it before, but in a different way because I completely forgot the arete was on. But really nice one to start off with. Okay, let's go for the 8. Curious how it's going to go. Didn't film every warm-up climb this time and pretty much jumped straight into the 8 afterwards. I got really consistent in the whole starting sequence, but really struggled from the middle section on. It is incredibly important to hit the right foot slowly, because if you miss it, you immediately fall off. In this session I felt great about my climbing, but from hitting that right foot on, it's still such a hard move to actually get to the crimp and not slip off that right foot. It's so tiny, so bad, but it still felt like it was in the realm of possibility that I could actually manage to do that move. But it's just really hard being consistent with it, because sometimes it felt like I hit the right spot on the foot, and as you can see, I just didn't. But I just had fun and I was vibing to the music and actually hit the move perfectly on the drop of the song. In the end, that was the best part of this try, because I still didn't manage to get the next move done. I continued getting more consistent with hitting the right spot for the right foot, and actually managed to get to the crimp and hold on this try, but then it's so hard getting the left foot where the hand is, and I just couldn't get it far enough to properly stay on, and sadly couldn't finish.
Yes. Holy shit, that's a tiny ass crimp.
I was really happy finally holding on to the crimp and getting to try the next move, but I just couldn't get there consistently. It's still so hard getting properly into the press and then being able to, in a stable position, get to the crimp to hold on, because it's so tiny that you need to hit it perfectly and kind of slowly as well, because otherwise you're just gonna drop. And I dropped a lot on this move.
I think I'm gonna go for the 9 now.
Even though I'm gonna switch to another climb now, I'm still proud of how consistent I'm getting up to that 8, but my fingers are not having the power on the crimp hand anymore. So I'm gonna go for the white 9, because that one's actually the 8, and it's a really nice coordination dyno, and I kind of tried it already and it felt not bad, so maybe I'll crack the V8 now in a different way. The white 9 is a lot of fun. It's all about the right foot placement and hitting the right trajectory as well, and then continuing on to the last hold. It felt immediately so much more in the realm of possibility than the 8. The starting holds are incredibly nice for a climb of that level. The foot placement is awkward but still not bad, and
That one's feeling so surprisingly good. I think I'll actually be able to get it today.
One really nice thing about this climb is because it's basically just one big move that you need to do. It's not that straining, and you can kind of try it pretty quickly, repeatedly afterwards, because it's all about just having one nice jump, and I got closer and closer.
I'm getting there.
When you know how to do the jump, it's all about the placement of the right foot. It's not about concentrating on the holds for too much, but hitting the right foot properly and continuing putting pressure on to get to the last hold, and holding on is not that bad because it's a quite nice last hold. So when the time came and I finally hit the move how I wanted to, everything went right.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah. I did it. That, my guys, is my first V8. Fuck yeah. I'd say, let's go back to the Black 8 then.
Coming down from the hype of the 9, I was like, I need to get the 8 done now as well, because now I technically hit my goal by pure accident, because I really didn't expect to be able to, but I got into the press again and actually hit the crimp again, and really tried to force myself getting the foot there. I got the foot in a nicer placement than before, but then slipped off when I tried to hit the last move. And I got back consistently to get to the point, but just couldn't hold on to the crimp anymore, and sadly didn't manage to get the 8 done at all.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna happen today, but I'm proud of the progress that I'm making.
I then went on to try this white 8, which has this big dyno move at the start. Jumping sideways really isn't my strength, but I got a tip for the starting beta and that helped a lot. But this mantle move is really rough, and you have a blocked hold at the bottom of the next volume, and I just didn't hit it on this try. But even the first dyno is so hard to properly hit because you slip off so easily, even though it's such a massive hold. Or you just slip off at the start. The toe hook really helps for a stable starting position and then getting the jump, but it's so hard if you don't hit the hands perfectly to actually hold on there.
It's like I got the first swing, but not the second one.
But I managed to get the first move again and hold on, but then tried a different beta that I saw of basically just straight getting up to the next hold, but sadly missed it. But I wasn't really that consistent with hitting that hold.
Trying to hit it perfectly in the middle. Yeah.
I gave it one last try, but sadly couldn't do it, and that was it for that day.
Oh yeah, today's session was a lot of fun, and I'm so proud on the progress that I've made on some of these climbs, and especially that I got that white 9. But I need to be honest, it kind of feels like cheating. That's not really the type of V8 that I wanted to get, and it's definitely really low V8. I asked again, it is officially graded V8, so technically I got my goal, but it definitely doesn't feel as fulfilling as getting a more technical 8. So I'm still gonna go on the grind, continue the way, but I definitely see that I got through that little plateau. I made that next step of progress where I feel that I'm getting there. I'm getting on the level where I at least want to be for the end of this year, and I'm so happy and proud of that. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye bye.